Once everybody's back, guys, how ready is this team to win the East for a fourth straight time?
I think it's a challenge. They're going to be up against it. It's a team who hasn't played much together. Kevin came back. They were happy to see that. And then he goes out again. Yep. He's back again. Kevin Love's going to have to shoulder a lot more of the load when this team comes back for them to advance, as LeBron's already taken over much more of their scoring load.
Yeah, I think they're as ready as LeBron will have them. Because there is no more time to vet these new guys.
Right.
And I know there's been, some up and down, moments in the rotation for a lot of different players, guys who have been around, guys who are new. Tyronn Lue's situation is the one that really sticks out to me, because how ready is he to get back to doing what he's used to doing for this team? And if that's something that they can lean on a little bit early in the playoffs, I think it's a great thing. But from a roster standpoint, it's going to be a chemistry experiment throughout the course of these playoffs until they're done. However deep they go, they're going to be finding out things about these new guys all the way through.
You see things from veteran teams who have been together a long time. The Spurs come to mind when they were on their run in 13 and in 2014 when they were unbelievable in the finals. And you saw the chemistry. Mm-hmm. It was apparent on the floor. They're not going to have that luxury. This team is not all played together for any extended period of time. How big a deal is that going into a postseason?
I think it's a big deal. When I watch them right now, and I was with JR for 5 years in Denver, I like J.R. Smith playing the role that he plays in Cleveland right now, where he can come off the bench, where he can, make shots. I don't like Jordan Clarkson playing that role when you've got J.R. Smith. J.R., if he's going to try to split being J.R. Smith, that's going to be tough. I mean, you want J.R. being his best, and I just don't know if he's going to be able to be his best. He's got Korver. He's got Clarkson. He's got Hood that are all, they're all kind of fighting for minutes.
He's never, to me, he's never evolved into the guy we thought he would after a couple of years ago. You think, okay, he's finally gotten to a point where he's going to be this consistent, threat and play a certain way alongside LeBron. That's the thing about this entire core group that's still intact. Tristan Thompson, I mean, who would have envisioned his role would be what it is on this team now, given the way he performed a couple of years ago in the finals? It's just, it has not settled for some of those veteran guys the way I thought it would. The one constant, obviously, that they have to lean on is LeBron. I mean, the fact that, as he mentioned, he approaches it all the same exact way, comes back every year, his game improves miraculously, and he finds a way, even at 33, to dial up the energy needed. I think if you're leaning on one thing going into this postseason in the Eastern Conference, it is that LeBron's team, no matter where he's been, has found a way to get to the conference finals and represent the East. So I'm betting on LeBron. I just don't know if I would bet on that entire group the way I feel, as strongly as I would LeBron.
Well, it would be foolish to bet against LeBron given his track record. But to me, the two big questions are the defense, which has been, frankly, bad all season long, and the absence of Kyrie Irving, which can't be overstated. As good as Kevin Love has been for the Cavaliers, and I think he's really grown into a role there that has made him almost indispensable for that team, he's not the kind of shot creator that Kyrie Irving was. You can't just hand him the ball and say go the way you could with Kyrie. That's no longer there, and that's a big question mark. LeBron can't play every minute of every game.
He can try.
He can try. He's come close, and he's probably going to lead the league in total.
He'll play all 82 this year. He's putting forth the effort.
And you see what he's doing late in the season here. For all of us who say, LeBron's not Michael. Well, what LeBron's doing right now, the way he's approached this last month anyway, he's got such a level of pride. He really does. He could coast right now.
Sure.
But he's dialed it up, and he's got them playing as well as they can play right now, despite all of the kind of drama that they have going on.
He's going to be the oldest player in the shot clock era to lead the league in total minutes. Wow. This season.
Wow.
There's not another player in the league that could lead a group the way he has. With all that they've had going on, he's the only guy I can think of in the league who you could put in that position, and they'd still be – we're talking about them winning the East.
And by the way, he can make some NBA history tonight, set an NBA record just by scoring in double figures for the 867th straight regular season game. He tied Michael Jordan's record on Wednesday night, and for perspective, that is 10.5 seasons worth of games without scoring fewer than 10 points in a row.
It's incredible. It really is incredible. And it was incredible when Michael was doing it. Now we've got another guy in our lifetime who's done it. Crazy.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot of points for a player as good as him, but think of all the things that could derail a streak like that.
Or
injury,
one horrible
night,
anything.
terrible night,
Yes.
the flu, a bad ankle sprain, any number of things could happen.
Yeah, his consistency, and the excellence that he's, that level he's played at, to me, that's his hallmark. You can say all you want. He's not Jordan. He's not whoever. The fact that he's shown up night after night for this long and played at this same level, I was there his rookie year, covering one of his early games and thinking to myself, man, he's got a chance to be really good. Mm-hmm. I did not think we'd be here 15 years later talking about him still being the best player in the league at that stage. It's unfathomable to think that he's done this for this long at this level, which is something that very few guys in any sport have ever been able to do.